brings us to Acrisure Stadium.
No, whatever's in the refrigerator.
Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today we hit week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, let's start this game off good, fellas. Let's start this bitch off good, and we'll be all right, man.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Oh my God, this nigga swim is crazy.
On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Oh my God, come on.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll pitch it out to Akers. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. He was able to escape momentarily in the backfield, but you could just kind of tell that wasn't going anywhere.
You know, in the film section, he'll get a minus for not getting it. Himself, but what the coach is really going to analyze, how fast did his teammates get there to help him? If one guy slows him up, everyone else better be there, and that's what they got on that play.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
Oh!
He rifles one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
Bro, how the fuck did he get, bro? How?
So far this season, this defense has had their issues
Oh
against the
my
pass,
God.
so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Hall again on 2nd down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, this defense for the Saints, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh,
tough
my
receiving
God.
yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Man, bro, he wasn't supposed to catch that
Moment of
shit,
truth.
bro.
When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. The Steelers at 5-3 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He ain't get that. Oh, my God, he did not get that. Bro, come on. Why y'all letting him get up, bro? Like,
didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the
y'all letting
conversion
him
on 3rd and 1.
bro. Like, come on.
Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion.
Right,
Remember,
yeah,
they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. They just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Ball again on 2nd down. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
He'll look to throw. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, but sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside 3rd of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. This is caught.
Bro, come on, bro.
Touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Steelers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better.
Oh my God, bro. Threw the ball, bro. That shit was wide the fuck open, bro. That shit was so fucking open.
And get your offense moving. Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1. And incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost.
Oh, shit.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I'm getting my ass beat. Still. Get my fucking ass beat. Oh, my God. He already done picked my ass off. I threw that bitch and they didn't do it to me.
On play action, they'll throw. Flushed out right. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Bro, like, come on, bro. He not running over no D lineman, bro. Brees hardly even that fucking good, bro.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good
God
enough
damn,
to
bro.
move the
That felt like that nigga just running everybody up.
34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Nigga act like he just running everybody over, bro. That shit aggravating.
They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's 2nd and 8. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. Well, how about that? The defense's first sack. It doesn't come from one of the usual suspects up front. It comes from the secondary.
Yeah, I think they caught the quarterback off guard a little bit because he wasn't able to account for the possibility of that.
And a double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Good pick.
Dropped by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And the Saints will have
good fucking pick, man.
Here as they take over at their
Come on.
45-yard line. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. Third and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Come on, man. Come on. We can pick this kid off, bro. We can pick him off, bro. It's doable, bro. It's doable.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. They start to drive with White. And he'll get this one.
This shit doable, bro. It's fucking doable, bro.
Territory.
This shit is fucking doable,
on the
bro.
carry that time, and they're set up with
Come on, tighten up, bro. Tighten up.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all
tighten this
around.
shit up, bro.
Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Tighten this shit up, bro.
On 2nd and 1, Smith.
He didn't even go. He didn't even run his fucking route, bro. He didn't even run his fucking route, bro. Y'all saw me put his ass on a deep route, bro. Y'all saw that shit, bro. Y'all legit saw that shit. I put this nigga on a deep route, bro. He didn't even run his fucking route, bro. Oh my God. Bro, I put him on a deep route. I legit put him on a fucking. Oh my fucking God, bro. Oh my fucking God. I legit put this nigga on a deep route. Now I'm down for it. Oh my fucking God, bro.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Like, bro.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Smith on first down. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Play action. It's Smith. He's going to air one out.
Yes, sir. Let's go, man. Come on. Come on, man. Come on.
47 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Akers.
Get in there. Yes, sir. Cam. Let's go. Come on. Come on, man.
Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch
lock in, man.
As well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL.
Lock the fuck in, man. Lock the fuck in. Come on.
Stay on the field, run it.
Come on. This shit doable, bro. Lock in. Lock the fuck in.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
Lock the fuck in right now, bro. Lock in.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
Come on.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Come on, man. Just lock the fuck in, bro. We can box this kid,
Pittsburgh
bro.
offense at the line to start their
We can
next
fucking
drive.
box this kid, bro.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat.
Feel it, bro. I
January.
fucking feel
Are
it.
you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because
He just
I
running
think
the
about what
ball.
every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Come on, man.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll drop the throw.
Pick it, pick it, pick it.
On the release as this will be
Come on,
incomplete.
pick that ball, bro. Pick that fucking ball.
Able to hop up in the air and bat
Come
that
on,
one
man.
away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because their only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
They'll go to the air here.
Bro, the running back, bro, at the backfield, bro.
And into the end zone. Touchdown. Pittsburgh. Breece Hall with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fuck, man.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working.
Come on, Cam, bro. That's a catch, bro. That's a fucking catch, bro.
Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one. That was a nice job defensively.
That is a fucking catch,
Going through the
bro.
coaching points. Adjust,
That is a
find the
fucking
football,
catch, bro. I don't care what nobody
knock it
says,
away.
bro.
Well executed.
I don't care what nobody
They'll
says.
send a receiver here in motion right. Back to the air, Smith on 2nd down. He completes it to Julio Jones. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith. Looking deep for Julio. And that's caught inside the 30.
Yes, sir, Julio.
A big play
Yes, sir,
just
Julio.
before halftime.
Yes, sir, Julio. Good shit. Good shit, my boy. Good shit, my boy. I like that. I like that, Julio. You playing today. That's what I like to see, Julio Jones. Keep that shit up, Julio. Come on. Come on, man.
Throwing now is Gino. And he's got it.
Yes, sir. Come on. Come on, man.
J.J. Arcega-Whiteside in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And Howie clanks it.
Oh, my fucking God. I missed the fucking kick. Oh, my fucking shit.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half.
I fucking knew that shit was coming, bro.
I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 74 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now back to throw.
Out of bounds.
This is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more.
Yes, sir. Pick him off. Let's go. Come on. Pick him off, bro. Pick him off, bro. Pick that shit. Let's go. Good shit. That's what I like to see.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third.
Come on, man. Good shit. Keep that shit up, man. Keep that shit up. Keep that shit, P.
Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got want you to start things off. You take it from there.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Oh, if I would have made that fucking kick, bro. That kick fucked me up. That kick fucked me up.
Back to throw, Smith. And he wisely will throw that one away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Off of play action. Here's Smith.
And he picked it. Bro, that shit gay, bro. That shit gay as fuck, bro.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for the Steelers touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
Oh, fuck. And
Adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take that. And his pass is intercepted.
oh my fucking God, bro. And he was on that, bro. Be real, bro.
It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interceptions.
Bro, he would have been wide the fuck open, bro.
Into the second half, and for this defense, they take advantage.
Pausing the Debo ain't even that fucking good. You don't even play in real life, bro. That nigga not that good, bro. Damn.
As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start.
What, bro? Like, bro.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Gino down to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And now here's another interception. Derwin James with the pick. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception.
Oh my, ain't no fucking way he just caught that, bro.
What you wonder about is a team
But
that
it's,
just threw that
yeah,
interception.
it's
They got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
2nd and 2. And Lazard's got it again. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
They'll give to Hall. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Back to throw.
Bro, he's not catching that, bro. Pick that shit.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll set up a throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Brees Hall from 40 yards out. And the Steelers get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts him in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency, because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so he probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
You're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
To throw again on 2nd down. Smith throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Looking downfield for Jones. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Again, Smith. And my goodness, another interception. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. He'll drop to throw. Forced out to his, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Tyus Bowser, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Tyus Bowser, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Landry now on the return. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. They'll fake it. Now Smith. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Smith. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
I'm starting to get the sense throughout the league that more of the special teams coordinators give their guys the green light to bring the ball out because everyone wants big plays to happen. I don't know if that philosophy will hold after that error there. Turn it over that deep in their own territory.
Do guys go rogue there a lot based on feeling?
I think a lot of them just sense that they can make a play and make a huge one to help their team. And they have to have that athletic arrogance about themselves. And every now and then, though, it'll cost them. And that's what we just saw there.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pretty small from 30 yards out. And the Steelers look like they're going to get back in the win column as as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. On first down, it's Smith. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Looking to throw again on second down. Smith. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Now Smith. And now here's another interception. It's Tariq Castro-Fields who picked it. And the Steelers will take over possession here up at the 44. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. In motion left is Wilson. Back to throw now on 1st down. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. Back to throw here. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Desmond Ritter, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big play here as they strike for 31. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Smith. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. To the air again, Smith. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
2nd down and goal. Smith. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now Smith on 3rd and goal. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, 4th quarter, you're going. Desperation time for Smith on 4th down. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing, but clearly there's some growing still to do.
After the interception, here's Smith. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Derwin James with a pick. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to look deep for more. They've got his man complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing it in over.
He's got a man complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Now Gino on first down. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. That's going to be caught. Arcega-Whiteside. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. One last throw here for Smith. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by Patterson, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant